Welcome to my channel. Hi and good morning. Warm here today. It's getting a lot warmer and hotter. It's a bit windy as well. It's not really cold or chilly, which is great weather for traveling and vlogging, I think, in my experience. Last night and this morning there was nothing on the system for me to take, so I figured if it's a really good warm day that I would drive up and take you along with me to check out the promenade here in Long Beach and then head on out to the Queen Mary. I don't remember if it's either on Living Social or the Groupon, but I got one of those SoCal passes. By the way, this is how it works. You have to be within the range of zip codes that they tell you at the bottom, and you can even go online and do a little zip code range if you want. I'm not really sure how that works, but you just search it, do a search net, and then you type in the zip code, see if it's part of that area within the zip code. If it is, you can buy the SoCal pass, which is what I did. Then you have to go to the Queen Mary directly to the box office and exchange it. I also was told that today there's no blackout dates, there's no such special any kind of events going on. It is a very popular touristy place, so I recommend you going early in the morning like I am today. This way you have a chance to check out a little bit of the promenade. Then I can figure out how I'm going to actually get to the Queen Mary. There's several ways you can do it because I'm not sure. See, those SoCal passes that I got, they allow you free parking. Some of the other passes that you buy, just regular admission prices, they don't give you the free parking. So if you don't want to do the parking, what some people do is they park in the streets and they find wherever's free parking, like I did, because I have a special, thing that I can put. And then you just take an Uber all the way to Queen Mary, which is the easiest, I think. I might do that. I'm not quite exactly, sure, because they do say 2 hours and I don't think you want to park there all day. I don't know. But there's a place that I saw a lot of Yelpers reviewed, so that is the highly recommend here place in Long Beach that happens to be on the promenade. That's called the Brass Lamp Book Bar. Told they have really good croissant sandwiches and coffees. Also, they have hot chocolates, which are supposed to be gourmet, a little different than what you would find at, say, Coffee Bean or Starbucks or other typical places. Also, where we live, there aren't many bookstore cafe style places. I have found them a lot in New York, and say there is one up in San Fernando Valley area, but it's not the same. Check out this cool entrance of how to get into the Brass Lamp Book Bar and Lounge place. I've seen this in Japan where some of you vlogger YouTubers, you go to these stairs to get to some places, or you go down there, and it's really cool. We don't really have that anywhere in LA or the Valley area anywhere. This is the first of its kind that I've seen, where you have stairs to go upstairs to some buildings. And then right here is the Brass Lamp Book Bar and Lounge. Look at how cool it is. You can read, write, drink here. And it's supposed to have some of the best coffee, chocolates, and croissants, and more. As I entered, I'm already greeted into this private little area where you can play cardboards and all that cool eclectic stuff. And then on Thursdays at 7:30 they have live music. Oh my god, this is so awesome. I feel like I'm in this book world of place. Look at this. If you're feeling inspired or compelled to write some music, read a book, or write, maybe you've been in the process of wanting to write a children's book or a book, this is the place to be and hang out if you're ever here in Long Beach. Whether you live here, you're a tourist, or traveling from anywhere, you really want to be here. This is there, as I showed you earlier, that place is where people play games, maybe a little private meetup room, and then when you enter in front, there is the bar where you'll be greeted by a lovely waiter or waitress, and then they'll tell you on where to sit, say, sit wherever you like, or maybe there's a specific area they'll place you if it gets really full. This is their old-fashioned kind of ladder, and then in front of it there's these old decked out chairs where you can sit and enjoy some of the most delicious hot chocolate or coffee, their breakfast item, lunch or dinner, whatever it is that they're serving on the menu. And then this is my favorite part. These are all the books that they have that you can buy or read. I am so dying to try some of their stuff, so I'm going to go online and make my order and then sit down and enjoy it. Aside from already being charmed by its antique and eclectic little book kind of world feel that I get from being at a place like this, in the back of me, I don't know if you can see, there is some kind of ladder, and they have some old-fashioned high-end chairs. You ever seen those old-fashioned movies where the dad or the mom, the kids will send these old-fashioned chairs and then they'll just read a book. So I looked over this menu when the waiter came up. He told me that you can sit down anywhere you like. You don't order it from the bar, which most coffee places you go to, you order there and then you sit down. This one's a little bit different in the fact that you sit down, you order whatever it is you want to order, you pay after. On their menu, I didn't see the item that I initially wanted to try, which is their omelet croissant type sandwich, but it did say we have the hot chocolate, normal wafer. Apparently all the reviews on Yelp are old, which is okay. One other thing that I found that's so neglected, oh my god, are these cool little coasters. It actually says here Russian Imperial Stout, and me being Russian, this is like the coolest thing ever. But yeah, so they have here this because obviously being really cool and different and eclectic and old fashioned type style, kind of like the Queen Mary itself, they're really old fashioned. That's why I picked this place. So I figured they kind of correlate each other. You know, you like in old time movies, that's what I felt like. So you sit down, pick a coaster if you're going to order any. They have beer and alcohol here, by the way, as well. So if you order that, they give you one of these coasters. And then I figured, since we're at a bookstore with all these books, I would share with you something that I'm currently reading off of my books to read that are a must. It's called War and Peace, everybody. I'm slowly reading it about 100 pages a day. It's really, really long. One of my friends from ballet school read it, recommended that I should read it. It's one of my favorite authors. Leo Tolstoy is a Russian guy, so amazing. So I just ordered off the menu hot chocolate with their little mine is with almond milk. They had it. I wanted to try it with that. They give you the whipped cream and this. Oh my god. It says here coffee to help me get through the day till it's time to wind down. The Broth Lamp, Long Beach, California. Let me just put it down and then ooh. Look at that, you guys. This is what it says. This hot chocolate, there's no coffee in it. It's really, really hot. It has whipped cream on it, as you can see, the little chocolate drizzle. It's already drizzling down, and hopefully it doesn't get on my menu. Or the menu that they give you. Try not to have a milk stash because I sort of am, so pardon me about that. It tastes so light, so airy, and so rich injected in chocolate. Most of the time when I have hot chocolate, it's just really bitter or it doesn't really taste any chocolatey. It's one of those powder mixes. But this one, they made out of real chocolate, from bar to chocolate to this cup of hot chocolate. There is almond milk in there, some light, airy, fluffy whipped cream, and the chocolate drizzle. Sometimes it depends on what kind of whipped cream I have. I may have issues with it, I may not, it just depends. This one, the guy said it's very light, and they make it in the house. It's not store-bought, so, oh my god. So the reason I'm actually slurping it a little bit, when you drink, by the way, you're not supposed to really slurp. A lot of Japanese, I know they do that because it's part of their culture and custom that they are used to. And it's a way of saying thank you, to whoever it is that made the food or the drink, that it's really, really good. But because it's hot, I have a way of sipping it, like that. So you just have to take it in and enjoy it. So I'm going to finish some of my hot chocolate, read a little bit more of my book. And I'm going to head on out and head on to Queen Mary. Sometimes things don't pan out the way you plan them to be, and that is okay because afterwards you'll end up wanting to try another place and find something cool along the way. So I was told initially that the Lamb's Breath place I tried was supposed to have the hot chocolate with the wafer and the croissant fully loaded like a breakfast sandwich. The hot chocolate came without the wafer, and they no longer carry the breakfast sandwich on their menu. So instead, I decided to look up on Yelp, and based on the waiter's recommendation and a few of you that I met, thank you so much for your recommendations. I'm going to check out a place called Dobie's Delectable Homemade Buttery Croissant. So the lady who took my order said, this is the guy who makes homemade croissants. I ordered a croissant with cream cheese. It's supposed to be so good. Look at the guy, how he kneads it and folds it in just the right precision. They're made with a special, really light dough and lots of layers of butter. And what they do is they form it first and then they fill in the filling. Oh my god, that is so awesome. I can't wait to try my homemade croissant. This looks almost too good to eat. This is their homemade buttery croissant. It's flaky, it's tender, it's soft. There's all these almonds in there, and then on the inside, the filling is the cream cheese. If you get the one with just the almonds and the powdered sugar, it's about $3. This one only sent me back $2.50, which is amazing because I got a Starbucks. I paid for the little itty bitty ones. They're like $2.95. So this is worth the splurge. Definitely highly recommend it. You can watch the guy there, you know, make it for you. And the lady who took my order said he does this every day in the morning by himself. He makes everything fresh. For their macaroons, everything. They have a cool like little bakery section display where you can choose what you want. In there, whatever goes in there is what they make fresh. Once they're out of it, they're out of it. You can't really get it till the next day. Again, bon appetit. If you've ever wanted a real Parisian style, why do I say Parisian? Maybe Parisian? I don't know. If you ever wanted an authentic French, Parisian, Paris type croissant, this is the place to go to. I'm so glad that a lot of you locals, the guy at that Lamb Sprouts and on Yelp recommended it. I definitely highly recommend you guys coming here. I'm dreaming right now that I'm in Paris, making love to my husband and enjoying some delicious croissants and wonderfully made French coffee. It's flaky, it's light, it's airy, it's not too buttery. The guy who makes it here doesn't put a ton of butter. Normally French croissants, they're made with some kind of a light fluffy pastry dough, and then they add their butter, layers and layers of butter. This one is not so layery. Oh, I should try the almonds. The almonds are crunchy, just enough for crunch. They actually roast the almonds and then you just put them on top and they bake it together. Oh my god. I'm definitely enjoying my morning time here in Long Beach. I'm going to finish up my croissant, do a little bit more of my book, and then I'm going to hop in my car and drive off to go to see the Queen Mary. I am finally here at the historic Queen Mary that I've wanted to check out for many years. My husband recommended on my day off to come here and check it out because he's already seen it many times, and whenever we try something doesn't work out. Someone online who did kind of like a plan trip review on how to go about in visiting Queen Mary suggested that there is actually this like limited SoCal pass that you can get and purchase at a discounted price. So the way it works is either on Living Social or Groupon. Check it out. I'll probably post it in the link below. I don't know if it's still an ongoing sale, but I know it might be for a limited time. They're selling these $15 passes. So you come here to the Queen Mary, then you have to go to the box office and exchange them. The drive here, it's not that difficult, but the thing is that I'm someone who hates driving such a long distance with traffic, car accidents, and the fact that you do have to drive a little bit on water. You know, there's a lot of like pathways to get here, and they all over cross the ocean water or whatever barrier, whatever the water thing is. And it's not like it's a direct drive. You have to drive on these like pier roads, whatever it is. So when I got here, I felt relieved that I got here safe because it felt a little scary just driving. Even for someone like me, who's a SoCal resident, grew up in Santa Monica Beach for years before moving to the Valley area, grew up with all these bad driving conditions, so I should be used to it, right? Now I get a little like boom, 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 like your heart just flutters a little bit. But that's okay because I'm glad I'm here. I made it. I finally get to go see my Queen Mary and check that off on another one of those. You ever make one of those bucket lists and you want to just check out a place? I've been in my mind kind of like making this bucket list of places I want to do and see whenever I'm off and vlog about it. So this is one of those places. So come on with me as we're going to go inside and check out the Queen Mary. Once you arrive here to your destination, you'll park your car, you'll take the ticket with you. There's signs throughout the parking lot that remind people to take their personal belongings and their little ticketing thing because if you go to one of these restaurants, I think they give you free parking with validation. Then you'll see here in front of you a Catalina Express ship that takes you to the Catalina Island. There's one, I think, coming back. This is their submarine, which you can see as part of one of their tour packages you can buy. Once again, I got the SoCal Residence Pass. Once I initially exchange it, they'll tell me what I could see and what's included in there. And this is your big, gigantic, gorgeous, historical Queen Mary. I think Queen Elizabeth went on here, I'm not sure. I know when it was running all over. And then they decided to dock here in Long Beach. For quite a long time, they thought about maybe closing it down. And then when they started to do events and all these like stuff here, then that's when they started getting more people to coming. And they just decided that since it's doing really well, why not keep it? I'm inside the historic Queen Mary. It's already just beautiful and historic just by looking at it. This is my SoCal pass that they gave me. Can't show you that because it was my picture and some personal information. And they also give you a map. And the lady said, start first with their gift shop because it's on level 3. By the way, up until April 1st, April 1st, they are fixing the floor where all of the gift shop and the Princess Diana exhibit is. So I won't be able to see that until April. But I know I'll be coming out here since I have the SoCal pass. I can visit here whenever they want. It's so amazing here. There are postcards and everything. I wanted to show you guys something that I found that was really cool. Look at this message in a bottle. So if you want to send somebody a little message in a bottle, you can buy one of your own bottles, put a little message in there, and send it to them. Well, I just finished checking out the little gift shop. I'm going to be on my way to check out the rest of the floors and show you guys around. Also, when you enter in on deck 3, this is their hotel check-in. You can actually stay here on the ship for a night or two or more if you'd like, to experience the full, truly historic experience that many people years and years ago have experienced when the ship was out on sail. However, today I'm just here for the day, so I'm just showing you what deck 3 looks like. These are stairs to go up and down. This is their little hallway to one of their many rooms that you can stay at. Just look at this place. It is so gorgeous. I mean, I just mesmerized by all this beauty. It's like, there is, I want you a little bit of modern theme. That is because you'll see like fax machines and printers and all that stuff. But you really truly feel like as if you've been on part of this era when the ship back in the day was set sailing out in the ocean. This is their gorgeous grand piano. It's amazing. If you want to come here to the lounge and just sit around here, oh my god, it is so beautiful. I'm going to show you guys in just a sec the outside. Look at that. You can actually see the beach. The little blue water runway. And the ship doesn't move, by the way, it stands still. Look at that gorgeous view, you guys. I'm looking outside of the Queen Mary. It's just amazing. Down here is the Slovenia room. I believe if you go down this deck, this is where they serve their famous Sunday brunches. They are a bit high, about $50 a person, but I highly recommend that you do check them out. I'm actually going up the stairs to check out the top deck. It would think to put in an exercise room and modern stuff, but I guess we have to come into the little modern times. People do like to exercise apparently here when they vacation. I don't. Oh my god, this is so amazing. This is their quiet zone, but that's okay. Look at all this stuff. This is back in the day what they used when the ship was still here. Oh my god. I am just mesmerized. Oh, and if you want to go in to get a spa, there's the Queen Mary Spa for all you ladies out there, men. You love to get your spa on. I've just taken up the stairs right into the promenade deck. This is where you can go to check out the shipyard. I guess it's all of the things we have to do with the shipyard. Right now it is closed, but I can show you guys this little like walkway case right here. Look at all that Queen Mary stuff, so amazing. And then over here you can go to the Promenade Cafe and Modern Gallery. And then there are some little shops here that I guess I didn't know about. But you can come here and check it out. Let's go see them. Oh my god. There's Malibu wines if you love wine. Not really my thing for today, but their audio tours are closed too for today, but it's okay. This is one of their shops, and then this is their boutique shop. Oh my god, I'm already mesmerized. Oh, let's go in, you guys. Oh my god, this looks so amazing. Well, I'm just gonna go ahead and quietly experience this myself, and then I'll be out to film the rest of the stuff. Now I'm inside their boutique store. They have a fish bowl. You can buy all of their rice crackers. Look at all that stuff. You can do cake in a mug. They have the little top seller, like beer, ginger kind of thing, brittle. Oh my god. I am just mesmerized. And they have things that are from England. This is like a dream come true. I'm thinking about buying their English tea. I'm not quite sure. I've decided. Look at that. All their chamomile stuff. Their cheddar cheese crisps. They look so good. And their candy stuff. Oh my god. This store is like amazing. Definitely come here and check out the little boutiques and their other stores here. This is their tour center, and I am outside of one of their gift shops. And this is the Queen Mary and Heritage Room. Like I mentioned, they're not doing any self-guided tours right now. For whatever reason, they're closed. But you can definitely come here on your own and do all of the tours by yourself. So I'm going to finish exploring Queen Mary and see what all that it has to offer. Few days, and then over here, I'm walking over to this side of the ship where you'll see two other grand big ship. This one is called the Normandy ship. It's also one of its big kind that was out here on the sea many years ago. And the last one that I'm here to see is this ship. Oh my god. This is the scale of the model in inch equals 1 foot. Wow, look at these ships. These are amazing. And then over here is all of their other little like ships that they show you in their little case. And this is what the ship looks like in gold. I'm just having an awesome time here at Queen Mary. Look at all their ships. This is like so amazing. This is a ship's person paradise. If you love ships and anything antique like I do, then this is the place for you to check out when visiting Southern California. Come on out here and check out the Queen Mary. When you're here aboard this historical, beautiful, grand Queen Mary ship, you will find that there are several places you can go to eat, dine, and even drink. On their deck where all of their ships are, there's some Malibu wines you can get there. The deck that I am on, they have a mid-marketplace where you can get some Starbucks coffee, sandwiches, little like snacks, things like that. And then behind me is the Chelsea Chatter House, where you can go have breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And then on Sundays, as I mentioned earlier, they have their Sunday brunch, which is a must to try. I have not tried it, but we have several friends that have gone there on their actual birthday. And they've celebrated there, and they had a wonderful, amazing time. I'm enjoying my day here at the ship. My battery's actually about to die on my phone. Well, I mean, I have 19%, so I don't want to waste all of it. So I'm going to end vlogging here all about the Queen Mary ship. Had a wonderful time. And I hope that you guys enjoyed this wonderful, spectacular tour. By the way, just a little tip. In order to see any of their guided tours here, you have to pay extra. So if you have the if you have the SoCal pass, like I just got one today, then it's a cheaper price to go see those guided tours. But I decided, since this is my first time on the ship, to just check out and feel the ambiance of what the ship is all about and really get to see what history the ship has made over the years. It's just so amazing. After a gorgeous morning hanging out in Long Beach downtown and heading on over to visit and explore for the first time the historical ship Queen Mary, I'm unwinding in one of my favorite Japanese little neighborhoods here in West LA. I'm at a place called Ashley Ramen, and I'm about to enjoy some delicious, yummy, homemade beef ramen soup with chicken broth bone base. Just have to dive in and slurp on it, as the Japanese say it's a tradition. Itadakimasu. I tried doing what Simon and Martina would do in their video, just slurping, but I don't know why it didn't work out. It is so good. The noodles are a little bit thicker than the ones that you probably will see in the Simon and Martina YouTube video that they did about the Japanese ramen style noodles. This comes so close to that. The beef is so good. It's very tender, light, airy, and delicious. You know, a lot of the beef that you might have can be a little bit chewy. Whenever you're having soup, you want it to be very soft and light. It was so good. I'm just hanging out, relaxing, and enjoying my wonderful time here at Ashley Ramen. I'm gonna end my vlog here. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe. And as always, if you have any questions, comments, or you want to suggest on a further video for me to film, please comment in the boxes below. One little heads up that I want to give you, I just joined Live Me, so I'll include that in this video's description in the box below on how you can find me. By the way, there's not a website for it, so if you have an iPhone, you go through the apps, or like me, if you are an Android user, whether it's Samsung, LG, or any kind of Android phone, there's an app on Google Play as well. You log in, then you can find me. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.